been looking for you. For me? Why?
Jumpa lagi bersama saya Didi Wicaksono di atas Gudang, dan ini adalah Tales of Rise gameplay yang ke 18 mungkin. Saya sudah lupa. Ya, dan kemarin kita sudah mengalahkan 3 Zuggles, 3 Giant Zuggles, Gigan Zuggles, yaitu yang pertama itu Walking Crag, itu yang di quarry. Terus ada Boar yang ada di highway, dan ada juga satu lagi yang ape, giant ape juga yang ada di highlight yang ada di highway juga. Dan di sisi ini sekarang sepertinya sudah semua sidequest sudah diselesaikan di Indonesia ini. Mari kita lanjut ke tempat berikutnya. Let's go. Oke, tapi sebelum itu tadi kalau nggak salah ada notifikasi si farmnya udah selesai deh. Sebentar ya. Varia Range, kunjungi sejenak.
We've reached our destination.
Dan sepertinya ya. Yay, udah selesai. Wild Zuggles appear and attack your livestock horse. What? The following livestock has its maturity. Dapat horse meat. Oke, sekarang kita tambahin horse lagi, miracle feed, dan send to barn si pig aja, miracle feed. Oke. Oke, let's go. Mari kita ke Mahaksar. Areanya bagus banget sih. So clear. Indonesia liberated.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time. Most likely Zuggles, I would reckon. I mean, other than them.
Okay.
Mahaksar. That makes 4.
Coming through. Slap the shot! Hook shot!
By the power of Crush!
Azure Storm!
I'll take out the ledge with my shield.
Now,
There! This one's mine!
take it!
One more! Tiger Blade! I'll stop the charge! Thanks, Kisara!
Azure Storm!
Ooh. Ouch.
Slap the shot!
Plasma shock.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Granite Fang. Ada apa sih? Nggak ada apa-apa. Oh, ada huhu.
Eternal Devastation! I'll take you all on! Take this!
One more!
You'll get it!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay? Tiger Blade! Far enough!
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold
Make
back.
it rain!
Smack it down! Catapult!
Dazzling Spin!
Slap it
Make
down!
it rain!
Mantap.
Any injuries?
Mana dia? Red Jasmine. Manakah? Di situ tak ada. Oh, itu dia. Wah, tak terlihat. Devil tail. Interesting.
Ooh. Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Nice. Saatnya kita menuju ke forest, tapi di sini belum ada fast travel. Jadi kita tunggu aja sinilah.
Hey,
Hello
look at that
everyone.
enemy. It's
Glowing.
shining.
It's shining.
This one's tough.
Lunar corruption. Tiger blade.
Okay.
Here, let me help.
Azure Storm! Not today! Thanks! Ah! Take this! Look back! Provide assistance. That's it! Mirage!
Sepertinya itu
This one keeps
kuat banget.
charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Azure Storm!
Uff. Nah, ini dia.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. On board.
You made short work of that one.
I'm sorry. Having trouble keeping up? Take your break. This ends now.
Dapat apa ya ini ya?
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you.
There's something in the water.
Fish?
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes. Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
Oh, ini unlock
That
fishing.
might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble. I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod. You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Fishing! Various fishing points are scattered around Dana, which contain different species of fish to catch. These fish can be used in cooking, sold for gold, or even unlock new titles, so don't hesitate to try new fishing holes when you find them. Fishing step: fish consists of 4 steps: casting line, luring fish, hooking them, then reeling them in. For more information about these steps, consult the fishing controls topic. Oke. Mari kita coba. Right. Isara jago mancing
There's a
juga
nice
ya.
breeze here.
Let's go this one. Select location, cast lure, select rod or lure, Migal's rod, beginner's popper. Cuman ada ini doang ya. Oke.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this.
Tup. Oke. Soft shake. Soft shake. Oh, menjauh dia. Hard shake.
Nothing's biting.
Oh, gitu. Oke. Oh, mesti gitu.
Oh,
What's this?
I'll let you go this time.
Ah, oke. Coba lagi. Hard shake.
Nothing's biting.
Oh, oke. Jadi kita mesti atur timingnya supaya pas di dalam itu. Coba kita lihat sini. Shoo. Mungkin harus di...
Not my lucky day, I guess.
Oh, oke. Coba di sini. Oi.
Nothing's biting. Ha!
Agak susah juga.
Time to try a different spot.
Coba ini.
All right, once more from the top.
Quit fishing. Ntar. Baca dulu.
And that's all there is to it.
What? I cannot do that.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reef, Kisara.
Oh, sorry.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicin. So, if you ever feel like fishing...
Good to hear.
Oke, gue mau cek dulu. Guide-nya.
Okay.
Show me records of any fish you catch. Oh, okay. Fishing expert. An invitation to fish. Oh, ini buat Kisara. Nice. Oke. Right. Field guide. Fishing notes. Enemy info, bukan. Help. Fishing control. Okay. You can also press to change your load. Okay. Fishing gear. Oh, okay. Segitiga kotak X to lure fish to you. Doing so will make a ring appear begins to swim. You will attract fish to line. While luring fish, try perform another lure action right away. If you choose the right action, a hard max will appear. Oh gitu. Nah, ini caranya nih. They'll bite down the lure. You'll have the limited amount to press to unhook them. Once a fish is hooked, you must drain its stamina to 0. You can press to reel them in, which lowers the stamina but adds tension to the line. If a fish struggle, push and hold in the same direction as the arrow on the screen. Okay. Wah, susah juga ya. Coba sekali lagi. Fishing. Mari kita coba. Nah,
Hey,
pas ini.
what do you think about that spot?
Good idea.
Ooh.
I'll go for that one. Yeah!
Oh, ada satu.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, dapat. Okay. Okay. Oh, dapat. Oh, gitu
I'll
doang.
catch something bigger next time.
Could have been
Bill
worse.
Stroud.
At least you caught something.
Coba lagi. Rada aneh kontrolnya.
There we go.
Cuman gitu doang.
I'll catch something bigger next time.
Could have been
Danan
worse.
Bass.
At least you caught something.
Okay, let's try that one. Oh, ada yang baru.
There we we go.
Oh.
That
Oh,
was
hook out.
disappointing.
Oh gitu. Ternyata tekannya bisa beda-beda.
There we go. Anybody could reel in that.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
Another done and bass. Coba tangkap 2 kali lagi. Nih, sepertinya ada yang menarik di sini.
Reel it in.
Kayaknya baru nih, lebih keras deh. New
We can get a
fish.
good meal out of this fella.
Oh, lebih
Hopefully
besar.
it tastes better than it looks.
Coba yang ini.
Reel it in.
Dam, 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 dam.
Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Nice! You caught it!
Cuman ini doang. Kalau nggak salah tadi ada yang lain deh. Nih.
All right.
Oke. Kanan, kiri, kanan. Hop.
Well, that wasn't much of a
Nah, ini
challenge.
dia.
Guess
Yang
it's
tadi.
important to stay calm.
Oke, cuman 2 nih dong. Quit fishing. Let me show you my fishing notes. You got 2 kind of fish. Fishing rods affect how much strength. Oke. Wah, livestocknya udah matur. Waduh. Heal. Ooh, you're a lifesaver.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Just doing my job. No need.
What?
Hey,
Why they're so silent?
is it just me? Or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel,
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh?
if it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all.
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy.
Employer and employed. Floral binds. Oh, ini jurusnya
I've
si.
noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I
Okay.
shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Yang paling gue senang dari Tales of Rise-nya adalah setiap karakter itu benar-benar beda skill dan ability-nya. Jadi kalau misalkan si Xion itu nembakin yang terbang, kalau misalkan si Dohalim ini nembakin yang bisa dodging atau cepet, terus si Law bisa membuka guardnya dari semua jenis shield. So ya, masing-masing ini punya ini masing-masing. Keren abis sih. Oke, Hijjal juga gue abis langsung gara-gara itu. Gila. Aduh, ini habis total. Ini salah strategi sih ini. Ya udah, gue beli 10 lagi. Life bottle sudah maksimum. Oke. Gua rasa sell dulu apa yang ada. Trout bass. Oh, itu bisa dijual ya. Oke, nice. Yep, sepertinya dah. Force weapon belum ada juga. Kolumna latio ya masih belum ada. Aksesoris, manage range ya, manage range-nya dari sini. Oke, dapat beef, raise livestock, send to barn. Horse lagi deh. Fattening feed.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Salah strategi sih sebenarnya.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Oke. Jadi si Kisara itu armornya tuh di belakangnya itu kan terbuka banget tuh sampai kelihatan punggungnya tuh. Dikomentarin sama si Xion. Iya. Yeah. Dan dia minta pendapat para cowok-cowok di sini. Oke. Ada yang terlewat kah? Sepertinya tak ada. Nice. Sebentar. Dan kita ada yang baru. Grill mushroom leaf wrap soup ini belum ada. Kita butuhnya sea bream. Jadi kita perlu ke laut sebenarnya. Vegetable juice, noci, omelet, cheese fondue, pork bun. Ini yang belum nih.
Hell yeah! There's no way.
Oke, kemarin itu sebelumnya, tadi sebelumnya si Law ada ini.
Mind if I
Ngobrol
join
sama
you, Law?
Perutnya dia keras banget.
See you guys tomorrow. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Oke, let's go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Oke. Sebentar loh. Di sini tadi nggak ada. Nggak ada fast travel ya di sebelumnya. Ada deh, ada. Dan sepertinya tidak ada burung itu tadi, burung hantu. Oke, let's go. Ini sepertinya gede-gede semua nih. Hello.
We're in for a long slog with this.
Let's go everyone.
In a bind? Blind free? Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Make it rain!
Now, astral energy, full throttle.
We can really make weapons with this?
Yep, we can. Coreless party.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of
Nice.
the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave.
The one's left waiting.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
Aha.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is
Interesting.
those who can no
Ini
longer bear that
dialog-dialognya nih
feeling that
dalam-dalam
inevitably
banget sih
take
ya.
action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, Just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Iya, banyak sekali dialog-dialog yang seputar politik di sini. Jadi kalau misalkan kamu mau melakukan sesuatu, maka kamu harus melakukannya sendiri. Tapi kebanyakan orang tidak ingin melakukan sesuatu dan berharap ada orang lain melakukannya. Ya, menarik sekali sih. This is a pain. Oh, oke, ini dia. Mari kita coba. Dohalim's boost attack.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. If he slows
Okay.
down, that's our chance.
We're trying to keep up with the wall.
Oke, satu lagi.
Can't get out of this.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Satu lagi.
Now or never. No further.
By the power of water.
Success. Let's go. Wolf or monkey. Sending Dohalim, his boost attack will nullify their offensive ability. Okay.
Take this. Eternal devastation. Plasma shock. Can't get out of this. Here I come. Hurrah! You're finished. On your knees. You're mine.
Ini kuat banget ya.
Every storm. Plasma shock. Take this. You're finished. Take this. You're mine. In a bind. No escape. I'm ready.
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash. A merry distraction.
Ash to ash.
No more to go!
Stardust.
Annihilation! This one's
You're
never
mine.
ready!
Shattering the pieces. Attack time. Prepare
Make
to
it
get
rain.
ready. Win well. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all.
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual object.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way
past.
no history book can ever...
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dan in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Crocodile Crusher. This worn-down hammer was used to beat back crocodiles, those skilled enough to dual wield with the lauded as champions. Interesting. Oh, dapat artifacts. Special effects simply by having them, some of which serve as bonus. You can toggle. Oh, ini artifact. Yeah. You can now set 6 additional arts. Yay! Oke. Jadi ada 6 sekarang. Emblem obtain. Masih 2000-an
I
sih.
sense a strange power from this.
We can really make weapons with this?
Demi-human muscle. Oke, tapi sebelumnya strateginya saya mau ganti dulu. Orange gel. Kan? Each gel have at least 10. Ini 10 aja, jadi kan cuman pakai 5 dalam satu battle. Dan gue maunya dia yang lebih rendah, 25 or less. Jadi kalau misalkan kepepet doang. Jadi ini ke sini. Oke, that's good. Jadi fokus ke healing arts dulu, dan CP-nya seenggaknya 25% or less. Nggak ding. 75% or less. Nggak juga. CP less than 100%, 1% or more. Ini dia ding, salah. 25% or more, 50% aja. Jadi healing dulu pakai healing arts sampai CP-nya 50%. Setelah itu pakai peach gel, setidaknya cuma 5 kali aja. Cukup lah, supaya nggak terlalu ini. Oke, yang ini gua akan remove. Ini akan gue remove supaya nggak hilang. Orange gel itu setidaknya CP-nya itu 20% or less. Ya. Oke, seharusnya ini cukup. Save. Sekarang untuk yang all out against boss, itu mari kita ganti anyone KO, recovery odds, life bottle, always lion heart, sharpness. Oke, keren abis ini. Concentrate, anyone afflicted with ailment, right. Apple gel, peach gel. Oh, ini kayaknya lebih asik ini. Pineapple gel. Untuk yang CP nggak ada ya? Orange gel sama pineapple gel doang. Oke. Gue rasa ini oke. Fight aggressively. Ini ngapain sih? Oke. Set default tactic. Nah, ini aja. Alright.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Oke. Kita mesti lurus dulu.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Inhibitor crystal. What is that? Ada sesuatu di atas sana. Hello.
I won't forgive you. Ready.
Take this!
Leave the agile ones to
Not
me.
today!
Where are you going?
The airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I shall ensure you survive this.
You're mine!
On your knees.
I'm not done! Eternal devastation!
Leave the ensnaring to me. The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
Then let's keep pressing the attack.
Indeed, but remain ever vigilant. The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that.
You're finished! Rondo!
Make it rain. Keep going.
All right.
Go for it. Prepare to crumble. Think we overdid it?
Can't get out of this!
Eternal devastation!
Go in. That's it. This one's mine. Tiger blade.
Now you see what I can
Do
do!
it. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Ashes to ashes. Dust to
We're in good
dust.
form!
1300. Wow, amazing. Nggak ada apa-apa di sini ya. Hello everyone. Yo.
This one will be difficult to predict. Benediction light.
I'm not so good with airborne targets. I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Take it. I'm only getting started.
Come one, come all.
There. How's this?
Take this. It's over. Mirage.
Cargill! Sight it. I'm only getting started.
Emphaton.
Tiger Blade!
Shock.
By the power of water! On guard! Take this!
Shock.
Tiger Blade!
Okay, time to play.
We did it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Consider yourself finished.
I can feel my precision improving.
Gak ada lagi ya.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for
Hello.
you.
I won't forgive you! I never miss! Crumble!
Elusive deity. Lunar Rondo.
Not in your dreams! It's a duel of the art! Stronger! Tiger Blade!
Mirage. Here I come. You're finished.
My head's spinning just watching you.
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No place here.
Art expert, come through! I'm only getting started!
We turn the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. Elusive deity. I'm ready. Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Catapult! Lunar corruption!
Mirage. I'm ready. Chill.
Okay.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. I still got a ways to go.
Dok, di belakangnya tadi ada sesuatu. Nah, ini dia. Hello. Pepper. Di sebelah kiri. Aduh, menghilang bonus damage.
No choice. Azure Storm.
Going in!
Plasma shock. Burn in hell.
Stay calm. I shall provide
Take this.
assistance.
It's over.
Crush!
Now I can let loose. Azure Storm.
And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner.
In an instant. Impact block.
Buset, mantap.
Like you!
Shut him down.
Annihilate! Make it red! Mega ray! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Good to know my training's paying off.
And what, pray tell, does this training of yours entail?
Why? Interested in joining me?
Hello.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind?
Eternal devastation.
Far enough!
Azure Storm. Plasma shock.
I never miss!
All mine. Not today.
Take it! Ground and
Take this. I'll take you all on.
by the power of water!
In a bind?
I'll smash you.
On guard!
Try harder. My turn.
Shine! Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
Take it!
Much obliged.
Plasma shock.
Have unique ways of...
Lux Celestra.
I never miss!
Here I come. It's over!
I'll heal you all.
Everlasting darkness! Burn up feeling so great! Everlasting darkness!
Radiant here.
Eternal devastation! It's all!
Here, let me help.
Not today!
First aid. You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Shield, go for it. Prepare to crumble.
Prepare to
So I still had room to
crumble.
grow.
Gak ada apa-apa lagi. Oh, ada sesuatu. Yep, that's it. Stone
This
Wing
might be
Mantle.
some decent equipment.
Mantle ya. Ini dia. Nice.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Oke, ada dua hal di sini yang baru, dua tempat.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then?
I'll do my best.
Plasma shock!
Annihilation. Don't mind if I do. Mega ray.
Take this!
Going in.
Azure Storm!
Here, just
Plasma shock!
Do it.
Chill!
And
This
done.
ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Oh.
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Now I can let loose!
In a bind?
Going in. Lunar
Here I come!
corruption.
Everlasting won't save you!
Annihilate.
Negative time!
Resonate with the earth!
Here, let me help.
I'm not done!
You're going pretty hard in this battle.
I am not usually given to restraint.
Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on.
Oke.
That's a pretty fancy skill there.
All the better to protect you with, my dear.
Then I'll leave the front line to you.
Hello.
Coming through!
Radiant here.
You're mine! It's over! Resonate with the earth! Starlight! Onward! Azure Storm!
Get behind me. Take this. Tiger blade.
Crush.
Here. Shattering the pieces. Here goes.
Negative gate!
Healing circle.
Now, let loose!
I'm only getting
We've turned the tables on him!
There are still more left.
Right! No time to hold back! It's over! Azure Storm! Prepare to be sealed!
lunar corruption. Crescent moon.
Oke.
Do it. Astral energy. Full throttle.
The heavens must be smiling.
Gak ada lagi yang lain?
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep. Discourteous, aren't you?
This one's mine. Going in.
Azure Storm!
Don't mind if I do. Tiger blade. Lunar corruption. It's by the power of water.
Azure Storm!
I'm ready. Get toasty.
Burn strike!
Boom. And done.
Burn! You're mine!
Oke.
Get toasty.
Burn strike!
Yang penting sih kombonya aja.
Now! You're mine!
Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Asik banget sih battle-nya.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
Hey,
If I had...
let's heal this one. Oke. Sepertinya nggak ada apa-apa sini, tapi kita bisa mendapatkan sebuah item. Halo.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Enter storm!
Going in.
Plasma shock!
Look sharp.
Let me help! It's over!
First aid.
Plasma shock!
This one's mine. Going in.
Enter storm!
Tiger blade. Ready. First.
Take this!
Ground and
I'm ready! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein. Don't worry. This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes! Beckoned into everlasting darkness! Negative gate!
How about this? By the power
Here
of
I
water.
come! You're finished!
Make it rain. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Gila, dua-duanya kena.
I can feel my precision improving.
Wah, akhirnya naik level. Halo. Aduh, Halim.
Got! Plasma shock! Ignite! Here I come!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Plasma shock!
Tiger blade.
Everlasting darkness! Negative
Here I go.
gate!
Far enough.
I'm not done! Enter storm! Plasma shock! I can carve through armor! Prepare to be steel!
Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Let's talk and more doing.
Take this! Enter storm!
Tiger blade.
Chill!
And down.
Ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Let's break.
I've still got a ways to go!
I won't forgive you.
Plasma shock!
Healing circle. Don't mind if I do.
And down. Oops.
Enter storm! Not today!
Going in.
Come and face me! Enter storm!
Here I go. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare to Malika. Look sharp.
Too back! Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Mega ray.
That gun of yours is real handy.
Get out of this!
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well,
Going in.
can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
Tiger blade.
Elusive deity! A new melody!
Ayo, combo. Susah banget sih kombonya.
Enter storm!
Thank you for that. I can heal myself, thank you.
Precisely.
And done.
Sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
We want that by a mile.
That equipment should
Stormwing Mage good.
come in handy.
There we go. Oke, mari kita naik. Hop. Oke, kita sudah kesini. Oh, situ ada rice. Ada sesuatu nggak di sana? Oh, red sage, nice. Kita bisa menuju ke sana dan ke sana. Sepertinya yang ini yang terakhir. Ayo kita lihat dulu. Kiri. Peach gel. Kita ke sini dulu.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Sepertinya nih lanjut ke jalan berikutnya ya sepertinya. Iya, tempat baru. Kita akan ke bawah dulu. Sini nggak ada. Wah, sayangnya nggak ada fast travel. Luas juga ya tempat yang ini. Oke, mari kita hadapi mereka dulu. Hello.
Get lost! Like moths to the flame. Take it! Tiger blade! Lion howl! Let the rain! Tiger blade! Lion howl!
Azure Storm! Burn in hell!
Annihilation!
Resonate with the earth! It's over!
Tiger blade!
Azure Storm! Eternal devastation!
Do it!
Alright.
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
Oke. Ganti Alpha lagi.
Tiger blade! Lion howl!
Plasma shock!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Crush! It's on!
I'm ready! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Look
My
sharp!
turn!
This one's mine! I got it!
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Oke, kita ke arah yang sini terlebih dahulu. Yuhuu.
Guess I misread.
No choice! On your shock!
Radiant, here!
Take this! Here I come!
One
You're
more!
finished!
Just be big!
Plasma shock!
Here!
On your knees! Plasma shock!
There!
Here I come!
Here! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray!
Take this!
Oke.
Need to
Recasting.
go!
Azure Storm!
I'm only getting started!
The official clear for us a path! This should do it!
Mine!
Azure Storm!
Where are you
Resonate with
going?
the earth! You're mine! Stalagmite! On your knees! Azure
Make your
Storm!
way! Radiant, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
My lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Take this! You're finished! You're on!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Oh, oke. Dia ke situ. Besar nih. Opal Mas.
I'll do my best! Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Down on it!
Going in!
Take this! Elusive deed!
Look
You're
sharp!
on! Take this!
Look sharp!
Here I go! Burn it out! Here I come!
Not on my watch! I'm all stuffed up!
Negative gate!
Array!
On your knees! I'm not done! No further! Azure Storm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Can you take it? Azure
Make it
Storm!
Darling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry distraction!
There's still more to go!
Stalagmite! All in order!
So that's how a lord fights.
I don't perform as well when I'm asleep.
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you say that.
Burn in hell!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Here I come!
By the power of water!
Eternal devastation! Plasma shock!
Got you.
Negative
This one's
pickup!
mine.
Resonate with these. I'm ready!
Never right. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Oke. Hey, let's help him. Udah nggak ada. Oke, beres. Ya, kita bisa langsung menuju ke sini. Hello.
There.
Nggak ada apa-apa. Nothing. Oke, sepertinya ada apa di sini? Laut kah?
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Don't get me wrong. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others.
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right?
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you?
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities.
I'm sure no one doubts that.
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
A lesson in manners. Kita masih di Mount Diara. Oh, ini lanjut kah? Oh no. Gue melewati satu area opsional.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Yeah. He's all over her. Ooh, that one again.
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
Interesting.
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the?
That is all I desire.
Uh-oh.
Why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Searing against my will!
Oke, kita perlu ngapain dengan dia? Strateginya go all out against all boss. Terus gue ngapain ini? Mungkin oke, gue coba pakai ngetes
This one's mine!
pakai breaknya.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
His speed is unbelievable.
Oke,
You mean he even
cuman
surpassed
10
the
doang.
Lord?
In a bind?
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Resonate with the earth.
Nothing gets by me!
On your knees.
Healing circle!
This...
Air pressure.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Eat this. Wide open.
It won't escape me.
Oke,
Denied!
Take this.
Look sharp!
I'll smash you. Azure Storm.
Snake of the official defense.
You're finished.
interesting.
All stopped up!
Oop.
Try harder. Radiant light. You're mine.
This one's mine!
Regenerate.
I never miss!
Don't suffer inside.
Waduh,
Couldn't
mati
make it in
gua.
time.
I'll bring you back from death to bed!
On your knees.
Resuscitation! Here, let me help!
Thank you.
Look sharp! With the earth! Igneous electron!
On your knees.
Time to shine! By the
Harus dikalahkan kah?
Here, let me help!
Setidaknya mungkin separuh
Okay.
ini aja kali.
Resonate with the earth. Here I come. Take this. Take this.
I'll heal you all!
Enjoy.
Appreciate the help.
Oke, artsnya gue mesti dikurangin. Kurangin combo. Double Demon Fang, Mega Sonic Thrust, Severing Wind, Lightning Thrust aja, sama Double Demon Fang. Raining Slash.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Leave the charges!
Benediction. Be still.
Heal! Their arts were interrupted! Look sharp!
Nope, selesai. Oh no, Rinwell. That hurts.
Is that all that you've got? Very well.
So, Sephiroth.
Die.
Interesting.
A wretch like you?
Oh no.
Till next time.
Oh no.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen,
Shion!
thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
She's immortal.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway,
Dia mau
thank
bilang
you.
dia immortal.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost.
No, I know you're not.
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember?
I suppose you're right. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. Hey.
Interesting. Dan sebentar lagi akan sampai. Oh. Fast travel point added. Oke, nice. Oke, setidaknya kita akan melihat Mahaksarnya terlebih dahulu. Oke. Nias. Wow. Ini lebih kayak undead punya kali ya.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened.
Oke.
This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Ya, mari kita selesaikan untuk saat ini. Kita sudah ada di Mahaksar, di kota Nies. Dan apparently Niesnya sudah di took over, sudah diambil alih kendalinya mungkin oleh para pemberontak Danan yang ada di sini. Alright. See you again next time. Jangan lupa untuk klik like dan subscribe video saya. Jangan lupa untuk subscribe channel saya juga supaya bisa mendapatkan banyak konten video seperti ini dan supaya video saya bisa tersebar lebih banyak di YouTube. Oke, thanks again for watching. See you again tomorrow and have a good one. Bye bye.